That better?
Okay, that should. Hopefully that's better.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Okay, so like I said before, I go after these birds things. They look like I don't know, maybe wasps or hummingbird. Yeah, well, like a wasp. And I thought I could fight only them. Turns out you have to fight the that turtle shell thing. So I kill these birds really quick, and then I speed up the turtle fight because it takes way too long. These guys always take way too long. You know, you have to.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, I know, but like when I'm playing the game, it takes like a good maybe 3 to 4 minutes. I don't know, to kill the thing. Maybe not long, but it just takes a while. Speed up, speed up, speed up.
Oh, I have to speed up just to kill one of those things.
Yeah, it was like 3 minutes of footage that I didn't really want to see. And plus, I wanted to cut down on the video. That's why I could fit it in.
1 part 65 out of 69, James. That's not cutting down.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of gameplay that we're going to have to commentate coming up.
Yeah, I know. What are we going to talk about?
I don't know. I really have no idea. I was going to take the guilty trip out and play a Zoop Soul track over the entire thing, but I'm not doing that again.
Let's not do that because, you know, that's just, yeah, you're just taking an easy way out.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't set for it too either. I'd be like, no, Dan, no.
Okay. So.
Fun. So what?
I don't know. What are your opinions on Halo 4?
Well, let's go get into this, shall we? Halo 4.
And after this, we can talk about like Mass Effect 3, something that you probably know more about than I do.
I actually don't know at all as much about Mass Effect 3 as I do Halo 4, so.
Okay. Well, we can do Halo 4 first.
Just getting started.
Okay. Halo 4. Looking forward to it. I'm not so sure how 343 is going to take on this, but
I have faith.
at first I was like, what? And then I'm like, I can't wait.
Yeah. Are there anything in the trailer that we haven't, figured out? Because Frank, the guy there, said there's a few things in the trailer that fans will definitely notice, and I really haven't noticed anything but a jetpack, or but like a zero grav pack suit thing. It's not a jetpack. Some pieces on his armor are slightly missing, so he's been damaged from previous fights, obviously.
Probably maybe the planet that he's heading to. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Onyx.
Yeah.
Because the other Spartans are trapped on Onyx, but if all this stuff on Wikipedia is true about the precursors and them creating the Flood, then that is not Onyx. And if I remember correctly, Onyx was still in our galaxy, where Master Chief is not in the galaxy.
It's not Reach, though, right?
Reach is in our galaxy, James.
Okay, yeah, so it's not Reach. Plus, I don't think Reach has a gigantic orifice.
No, remember, James, at the end of Halo 3, they were outside of the galaxy. That's where the Ark was.
Yeah.
The portal closed before the Chief got a chance to go through it. So they're still floating. They were floating.
So Onyx and Reach are out of the question.
Yes, most likely.
Okay.
As for that, the only other planet I know outside of the galaxy is the Forerunner homeworld, which was in Halo Legends, and you get to see that clearly. And then, well, of course, whatever it is he's floating to might be a precursor ship, for all we know.
Yeah.
That's pretty big, though, but...
Yeah. I'm gonna cut that out. Oh, more of these assholes? God damn it.
Oh, you gotta fight more of them, ha ha ha. Okay, what are your opinions on Halo 4?
I'm really hoping it's the precursor homeworld and the creators of the Flood, or just I hope that we fight precursors and you fight the origins of the Flood. That'd be so awesome. I would love to do that.
Well, it's a new trilogy, so somewhere we're gonna have to fight them.
It says an ancient evil, and the Forerunners weren't evil because they were good guys apparently.
Forerunners were trying to protect the galaxy from the Flood.
So they were good guys apparently, and so it can't really.
They're called the protectors of the universe, well, the galaxy for.
So they can't. So an ancient evil can't be Forerunner, but it could be precursor because they're evil because they made the Flood.
An ancient evil is also the Flood, but the Flood came from outside of our galaxy. Apparently, see, the story behind this is the precursors created the Flood on accident through an experiment, and to get rid of them, they sent them away to distant galaxies, and apparently they landed here. Well, some of them landed in our galaxy. Foreigners are a peaceful race, but tried to stop them from taking over the galaxy. Failed, so the only way to save the galaxy was to activate the Halo rings.
Which killed them all.
Which killed everything in the galaxy. But the foreigners had plans for this, and they had DNA from every species that was in the galaxy ready to go. So after the rings fired, they sent the DNA back to the planets, and all that crazy stuff happened, and everything was good to go.
How did they send the DNA back to the planets if they were all dead?
The Sentinels, dude. The robots. Man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if it killed everything on the world, how come the Sentinels
It
live?
only kills organics.
Oh.
It doesn't kill robots.
Okay.
And the Sentinels, they basically just sent all the survivors back to each planet because they basically grew survivors on the foreigner homeworld. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange. But I sent them back and then repopulated everything, and we're all good.
Okay.
But apparently, according to foreigner logic, if you have the Halo Encyclopedia, it says that the humans were basically the chosen race, the ones to reclaim everything, like you've been hearing in the games.
Yeah.
They're the ones to reclaim all the foreigner technology.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, 2 foreigners actually lived on planet Earth whenever the rings were activated.
Uh-huh.
And they were, married, I believe. It's in the Halo Encyclopedia.
But they're dead now, obviously.
Well, of course, they're dead now.
Yeah. Interesting.
And then, of course, you have the foreigner AI, Mendicant Bias, who betrayed the foreigners to Gravemind.
Yeah.
Which they also had I think the foreigners created another AI to fight Bias, if I'm correct. If not, somebody help me out here.
Okay.
I think they created another AI to fight Bias. And this is just going off memory of what I've read, so...
Okay.
And that's all I know about that's all I know about foreigners, James.
Okay, like I mentioned before, I think it'd be a really good idea for the new trilogy if that's what's going to happen with the prequel. I mean, for all I know, it could be something completely different. What we're talking about could be completely irrelevant to the plot. But just in case it is, I think a great thing, Halo 4, the main story would be, precursors, and they're finding out what the whole story is, but not the... Well, I guess they find out the entire thing towards the end of the game, and you're fighting something, I don't know. And then, and you're also trying to find a way back to Earth, and,
what about finding the other Spartans?
And maybe that, yeah. Maybe the Shield World, you're trying to find all of that while fighting the Ancient Evil, or learning about the Ancient Evil, and trying to find your way back home. And then it ends, and then the end of Halo 4, it ends where you find out what to do to stop the Ancient Evil, apparently, and how to do this and that, but you don't do it, you just find out how to do it. And then in Halo 5, you go to do some of those things, and I think at the very end of Halo 5, Cortana's going to die.
That's just your opinion.
That's my opinion. Honestly, I don't want to be... I mean, Cortana's cool and all, but I don't want to be like a hater on her, but I would love for her... I mean, I think it'd be a good idea, and I would like it if she did die, because I think that would be a great thing for the story. It would just make... I think it would make the sequel more better.
It would make... See, what would make that actually possible is if Cortana was rampant. But see, nobody knows if she's rampant or not, because at the end of Halo 3... she was only 3 or 4 years in operation.
Yeah. And her lifespan is 7 years, right?
Well, they can live longer than 7 years. It's just they think themselves to death, pretty much. They don't go crazy.
Like Epsilon?
Yes, like Epsilon.
Okay, yeah.
They become too caught up in thinking, they become rampant, and they go crazy.
And then they die, or they just stay crazy forever.
But there are some AIs that can, get past rampancy. They can, withstand it, and then it'd be normal AIs for as long as they feel like it. What I want to know is how long they've been, Master Chief or Cortana have been drifting in space. If it's longer than, 3 or 4...
what to do. Be ready for the next fight.
We've lost the intruders.
That means we're code yellow. No, wait. Code blue? If we were orange, that would mean...
The escapees made it through! They're entering the engine room!
No! Damn the sea!
Intruders located! They're on the weather deck, starboard side!
Make it rain!
Desperate times demand flexibility. Code White.
What's going on?
I think it's a safe bet. So in the next part, we're going to talk about more of Halo 4, and then we'll talk about Mass Effect 3 and our opinions on it, and all that awesome stuff next time.